Hello, good morning. You're watching QTV this morning. I am Ibrahim Abalde. We are back on another edition, and we apologize for starting this late. But we were trying to put one or two things together. And I have Mr. Carr with me in the studio today. Mr. Carr will be reviewing the newspaper, and of course, he will also be, delving into other issues with me on the program. Mr. Carr, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Vale, and thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, that's a very nice tie.
Thank you.
Is that tie from England? Nice one. Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Exactly. So, Mr. Carr, today on the program, we will be looking at the African proverb as usual, and we'll also be reviewing some of the headlines on the newspapers. We'll also be talking to the members, the organizing committee of the State of the Nation address, which is very significant. Almost every address before the day we invite them on the program, at least to talk about it, the preparations, media accreditation and the likes.
And when is that?
Exactly. It's going to be tomorrow. That's going to be Thursday. So I think it will be important to have them on the platform. But we'll start with our African proverb, which reads, do not throw stones on a tree without fruits.
And that's just saying you're wasting your energy, obviously, what's the whole objective? So in essence, it's just saying that put your efforts into something that will yield dividend, something that will realize, something that you can benefit rather than spending your time, wasting it in something that does not bring anything positive to you. So in a nutshell, that is the essence of that statement, according to my understanding.
Yeah, but Mr. Carr, that's what you believe. There are people that don't believe that way. Some people will tell you, some people will be doing things, and definitely you will know this won't pay any dividend at the end of the time, but he will still be on that thing.
Well, that's just somebody that is lunatic. If you find somebody on a tree and throwing stones and there is no objective. So life, you must have to have defined objectives that you focus on to realize. If you don't have that, then it's just like the saying, if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. So therefore, you must have an objective in terms of what you want to do so that you can realize it. But if you go on a wild goose chase, and just do that, then it's pointless. And you don't want to exist, living a pointless life without any direction or purpose or objective to achieve.
Well, is it late for one to make a U-turn always? If you go to a stage whereby you realize, okay, this is not beneficial anymore, is it always late for one to
it's never late. That's intelligence. If you are doing something repetitively and you are getting the same results, you have to do it differently. And that is why the critical thinking comes into operation. A human being have to be analytical to understand issues, to be able to make a judgment call as to when you have to leave something and do something else. Sometimes you enter into a venture, you put in so much and the returns are not there, so you have to abandon, because continuing that venture, it means you accumulate more losses, and that's applicable in every sphere of life. More so in business, like if you're doing some business and you're just not realizing nothing, no profits, or even institution, anything, it leads to failure. So therefore, it's just good to abandon and then re-strategize, draw a new approach, and then apply it in order to make something positive out of the negativity that you are experiencing.
Well, that reminds me of business. At some point, people will go into business and, in a haste to make profit as quick as possible. Sometimes businesses doesn't work like that. People will tell you, okay, for the first 6 months, I think you will need to work very hard. You will need to invest in that business to make sure, you prepare for what is coming.
Yeah, that applies everything in life. You have to work hard. And working hard, you realize the fruits of your labor. It's just like going to the farm. You have to make sure that you plant, you do the weeding, you have to put in, you know, the necessary effort in order to realize the benefits. And that is applicable in most, if not all, spheres of life. And that is the reality of, you know.
Exactly. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Mr. Carr. So we'll take a short break and acknowledge our sponsors. After that, we'll come back and review the papers. So, okay, all right, I'm told, okay, I think Opticalia will have to come back and sign that contract again. Yes, but what we'll do, we'll just take a short break. Maybe we can, you know, recognize QCell Sunubus as well. As you know, recently we've launched the 5G, you know, network in the Gambia. And according to the CEO, it's the first of its kind in the Gambia. This is the first time people are rolling out 5G for business, although other countries have already rolled out their 5G, but also not for business. But QCell is the first to do this in the Gambia.
It's very good you mentioned that. I mean, in Gambia or Africa, we should start celebrating our heroes. And you see some very negative comments about people. And in life, you know, for people to move on, we must recognize that there are champions that we must recognize in all aspects of life.
Absolutely.
Sports, football, running, anything. And these are people that we must encourage. And to see that Gambia, especially the QCell, is registering such milestones, and people are just, we are not saying be questioning, you want to know, you want to understand, that is welcome. But to see excessive negative comments about this is fake, this is not true, you begin to think, what kind of people are we? We have to celebrate our heroes and pop them up so that we can advance and develop. That is the only way we can transform the society. We have to have a positive mindset that, you know, have an outlook that says that, you know, we must, you know, recognize each other as to what we can do and what we can
Absolutely.
achieve.
I think, I mean,
kudos to Kilgore.
well, the mindset also is very important. I mean, if you can see, many things are just stagnant at one place, not moving. It's because of the mindset of the people. The way people think, the way they portray things. I think we need to change our mindset so that we can be able to move as a country. I mean, I think launching a network like 5G, this is a big plus.
It should be exciting. It should be
Gambia.
welcoming news.
Yes.
The Gambians should take pride in it and say, look, despite the size of the nation, we are able to register this, and then recognize the people that have gone, you know, to ensure that we are in that aspect where, you know, we are being counted. And that is the only way Gambia can stand up and be counted, be very proud. We should be proud of our heroes whilst they are alive, and also if they die. We should be celebrating. Celebration is good.
Well, I mean, just to clarify, I mean, I think our regulators were also at the launching, that's PURA. I mean, I don't think PURA will allow any person to fake or bring things that are not realistic to the general public. With the PURA that I know, I mean, I don't think they would allow QCell to launch something that is not realistic. This is realistic, and this is real.
Testimony to it where the Huawei people who were there as experts, so you can not bring those people to, you know, connive into something. So that's what I'm saying. People, but that, you know, that is not significant because the type of people that do that are just limited in nature. For the majority of the Gambians, they are excited, they're happy, they know that if there are people that are registering milestones in terms of our development, and we are celebrating them. Regardless of what the naysayers say, we are just moving on and moving forward. Forward ever and backward never.
Absolutely.
And that is the way forward for the...
Yes, I can remember when we launched the 4G, you know, a few years back. I mean, it was the same thing, you know, but people got to realize, oh, wow, it's real 4G. I mean, you know, people will talk, people will say a lot of things, but I mean, we're doing this for the country. We are not doing it outside. I mean, we would have, like, I mean, it's for the Gambia. It remains here. If they talk about 5G, people will mention the Gambia, and that's a good name for you as a country. You know, it's important sometimes, Mr. Carr. I mean, I listened to the speech of the CEO the other day at the Karaba Conference Center. He said, let's try to portray a positive image of our country, which is very significant. You know, sometimes you might take it lightly by taking a mobile phone and, you know, sending a wrong information out there, thinking you are the person doing this, I mean, and you are brave enough, but you are damaging your country, yourself, and the future of your children tomorrow.
It's a brand that we must protect, but regardless, people that are doing things that are right within their conscience will continue doing what is right and doing it in good faith. So we just have to leave those that are the naysayers and the negative people that like to bandy about some false and fake information. Let's just focus and move forward rather than looking back.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at our newspaper. I mean, the rainy season is it's almost here, Mr. Carr. You know, according to forecast, I mean, they said we'll be expecting rain, I mean, this week. So, you know, we are looking forward to the first rains here. Although around Basse end, I think, you know, it already rained there.
Oh, really?
Yes, once or twice. I mean, you know, but what we'll do, we'll take a short break. From the break, then we will be able to discuss that more. We'll be right back.
Technology has always been at the forefront of our lives, and the way we use it has evolved drastically over the years. With the advent of 5G internet, we are entering a new era of technological innovation that promises to transform the way we live, work, and play. 5G internet is capable of providing data speeds up to 100 times faster than 4G, making it the ideal solution for streaming high-quality videos, playing online games, and downloading large files on the go. 5G internet is already transforming cities across the globe, powering smart cities, self-driving cars, and virtual reality experiences that were once thought impossible. 5G internet is also paving the way for Internet of Things, allowing for seamless connectivity between devices and the creation of a truly connected world. For the first time in the Gambia, QCell is bringing tomorrow's technology to you today with the launch of QCell 5G Internet. Get ready to experience the out-of-this-world wonders of QCell's 5G Internet. For more information, call 111. QCell. We innovate, others follow.
The future is now. With QCell's 5G network, experience speeds like never before with our new 5G Rocket Fixed Internet plan. Get speeds from 10 Mbps to 100 Mbps. Your 5G-enabled device. Walk into QCell headquarters to get one of our 5G routers and experience the true feeling of 5G. Only with QCell. QCell brings you the future. Tech, innovation, incredible speed. The future is now. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell, Sunyapus. We innovate, others follow. Terms and conditions apply.
QCell brings you the future with our ultimate bundles. Enjoy the best voice and data bundle plans in one package. Get unlimited data packages with flexible validity and enjoy what true internet feels like. Get 30 minutes of on-net and off-net calls with 5 gigabytes of data for just $350. Or get bigger bundle packages from 10 gigabytes to 20 gigabytes with over 100 on-net and off-net voice calls and enjoy the fastest internet speed in the Gambia. You can also buy 1-day, 3-day, or even 7-day packages and enjoy unlimited data bundles with uncapped speeds. Just dial *343# today and experience the limitless capabilities of the QCell network. *343# should be your favorite code to dial now. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell. We innovate, others follow.
Step into the Espas Motors showroom for your luxurious name brand vehicle. Located along the Bertil Harding Highway, Espas Motors is the Gambia's authorized dealer for Chery, Kia, Ford, and now we bring you the new Peugeot model 3008 SUV. 18-inch alloy wheels, 216 inches high ground clearance, keyless entry system, start and stop button, rear parking assistance system, reverse camera, adaptive cruise control with speed limit, LED daytime running lights, front and side airbags, 8-inch HD touchscreen. Not to forget our exquisite Peugeot Landtrek double cabin pickup with 2.1-liter diesel engine, 6-speed manual transmission 4x4, hill descent control, LED daytime running lights. Espas Motors, the authorized dealer for Peugeot. Visit us today or call us on 35-2222 or 353-4444.
Do your banking the smart way with the new Ajib Bank mobile app. Transfer money to any bank account in the Gambia. Top up airtime for all networks. Pay utility bills. Check your account balance and view mini statements. Request for ATM cards. Request for checkbooks and more in a single touch. So, do your banking in a smart way. Do your banking now with Ajib Bank mobile app. Every time is banking time. Ajib Bank, your investment partner.
Welcome back. After that break, you are watching QTV this morning. Now we'll take a look at some of the headlines on the newspapers. So Mr. Kalike, before we go for the break, I mentioned the rainy season is fast approaching. And normally in the Gambia, there are things that we don't do early. We just wait until when the rainy season is here, then we start doing one or two things. Especially, let's take a sample of clearing the gutters. Let's take a look at certain things. Let's take a look at where stagnant water normally, settled. So all these things, we don't do it very early. I think this would be done like 6 months before the rainy season. What do you think?
You are very right. I think early intervention can help in terms of mitigating the issues that we know during the rains. There are lots of challenges. We have areas now is common knowledge as to which areas normally flood. So they should put in contingency measures in order to really avert, the situations where roads and blockages are there in these gutters. I think you are right. They should. I think it's the environmental agency and the councils that should work hand in glove to ensure that all the flow part of water are cleared, so that it can and people also avoid dumping heavy materials into those gutters.
Exactly.
And clarity. So the responsibility is both the state and the people. So it's a responsibility that is shared. And once we start assuming our responsibilities as citizens, then we see that we can do things in
and
the right
one thing too. We've seen people that settled on waterways. Which caused a lot of troubles during the rainy season. And over and over we talk about it, over and over. Authorities will come and just talk about it without addressing the main problem. If a person is settling on a waterway, I think it is right for you to move that person. So
that is the state. The state's responsibility also comes to play. They should be very decisive, settle these people, look for new places where they settle them and allow or create gutter or water path, so that they can avoid that. There are solutions to these issues. We have some specialists. There are lots of water engineers that could be engaged to map it and look at it. You can have aerial shots. You can have a lot of things that you can look and then scientifically be able to have some measures that you can put in place to really avert or resolve those issues. And I think the proactive approach that would be able to help.
Absolutely. The government also announces, the price of fertilizer. I am not sure how much they are selling this time because I'm not the newspaper. It's not here. So, but I've seen on the headline it says government announced price of fertilizer. The problem that we have with fertilizer, the government will come and give you the fertilizer, at a very good and cheap price. But at the end of the time, if you sell your groundnut, you go and sell it somewhere without selling it to the government.
It depends what arrangement they enter into. So there should be maybe conditionalities. If you are benefiting from subsidy, then you should be able to give back, because subsidy means we are giving you money from our coffers in order to enable you to increase your produce. So therefore, if you increase the produce by benefiting from our money, you should also have that kind of relationship where you should be able to sell. They should be able to easily do those monitorings and put mechanism in place for that.
Exactly. I am told, we've already exhausted the time for the newspaper, so we'll take a short break. After the break, then we'll invite the committee responsible for the State of the Nation's address. They will be here to tell us, when, how, what are the conditions put in, yes, the logistics and all those things. So we'll take a short break. After the break, the program will continue. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Technology has always been at the forefront of our lives, and the way we use it has evolved drastically over the years. With the advent of 5G internet, we are entering a new era of technological innovation that promises to transform the way we live, work, and play. 5G internet is capable of providing data speeds up to 100 times faster than 4G, making it the ideal solution for streaming high-quality videos, playing online games, and downloading large files on the go. 5G internet is already transforming cities across the globe, powering smart cities, self-driving cars, and virtual reality experiences that were once thought impossible. 5G internet is also paving the way for Internet of Things, allowing for seamless connectivity between devices and the creation of a truly connected world. For the first time in the Gambia, QCell is bringing tomorrow's technology to you today with the launch of QCell 5G Internet. Get ready to experience the out-of-this-world wonders of QCell's 5G Internet. For more information, call 111. QCell. We innovate, others follow.
The future is now with QCell's 5G network. Experience speeds like never before with our new 5G Rocket Fixed Internet plan. Get speeds from 10 Mbps to 100 Mbps. Your 5G-enabled devices. Walk into QCell headquarters to get one of our 5G routers and experience the true feeling of 5G. Only with QCell. QCell brings you the future. Tech, innovation, incredible speed. The future is now. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell, Sunyapus. We innovate, others follow. Terms and conditions apply.
QCell brings you the future with our ultimate bundles. Enjoy the best voice and data bundle plans in one package. Get unlimited data packages with flexible validity and enjoy what true internet feels like. Get 30 minutes of on-net and off-net calls with 5 gigabytes of data for just $350. Or get bigger bundle packages from 10 gigabytes to 20 gigabytes with over 100 on-net and off-net voice calls and enjoy the fastest internet speed in the Gambia. You can also buy 1-day, 3-day or even 7-day packages and enjoy unlimited data bundles with uncapped speeds. Just dial *343# today and experience the limitless capabilities of the QCell network. *343# should be your favorite code to dial now. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell. We innovate, others follow.
Step into the Espas Motors showroom for your luxurious name brand vehicle. Located along the Bertil Harding Highway, Espas Motors is the Gambia's authorized dealer for Chery, Kia, Ford, and now we bring you the new Peugeot model 3008 SUV. 18-inch alloy wheels, 216 inches high ground clearance, keyless entry system, start and stop button, rear parking assistance system, reverse camera, adaptive cruise control with speed limit, LED daytime running lights, front and side airbags, 8-inch HD touchscreen. Not to forget our exquisite Peugeot Landtrek double cabin pickup with 2.1-liter diesel engine, 6-speed manual transmission 4x4, hill descent control, LED daytime running lights. Espas Motors, the authorized dealer for Peugeot. Visit us today or call us on 35-2222 or 353-4444.
Do your banking the smart way with the new Ajibank mobile app. Transfer money to any bank account in the Gambia. Top up airtime for all networks. Pay utility bills. Check your account balance and view mini statements. Request for ATM cards. request for checkbooks, and more in a single touch. So, do your banking in a smart way. Do your banking now with Ajibank mobile app. Every time is banking time. Ajibank, your investment partner. You asked for it, and QCell is giving it to you with our new and improved Sunyu Bundle Mega Promo. Now you can get more data at cheaper prices. Buy any of our bundle packages and enjoy massive discounts. Dial *303# and enjoy browsing on the network with the biggest coverage. Buy a 20 megabytes data bundle for as low as $7 and 50 bottles today, or purchase bigger bundles up to 20 gigabytes. Yes, that's right, 20 gigabytes of data at your fingertips. With our mega promo bundles, you can browse more, chat longer, and stay connected on the go, anytime, anywhere. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell, we innovate, orders follow. Terms and conditions apply.
We are back. You are watching QTV this morning after the newspaper review. Now let's talk to Jibairu Jane, Director of Communications, National Assembly, and Khalifa Mbai, Deputy Clerk, and of course, National Assembly matters. Good morning, gentlemen. It's good to have you here.
Thank you for having us. It's a pleasure.
I can remember, I think last year we were here talking about the SONA as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, so this time around we are about to witness another State of the Nation address, which is very significant, whereby the President will address the whole nation, and this is incumbent upon the President to do this. You know, now we are here to discuss, you know, logistics and what are the things put in place to make a smooth State of the Nation address. I'll start with you, Jibairu. Can you take us through?
Thank you very much once again. The State of the Nation address is a constitutional requirement. Section 77 of the 1997 Constitution mandates the President to at least once a year address a sitting of the Assembly on the administration of the Republic and policies and programs of government. So this year the President has chosen Thursday, the 8th of June, to address the Thursday sitting of the National Assembly regarding the State of the Nation. So essentially, the National Assembly leadership under the authority of the Right Honorable Speaker, Fabakary Tombong Jatta, constituted a task force to ensure that everything is smooth and everything works according to plan. So essentially, due to limitation of space, we have issued invitation cards to all invitees. Card A is for those in the lower gallery. Card B is for those who will be in the upper gallery. But we have also issued Card C because we are aware that the chamber is really very small, and occasion like a State of the Nation is a public event. It belongs to all Gambians. The Office of the Clerk has established a tent within the precincts of the Assembly where everyone who is unable to be inside the chamber can utilize the tent and be part of the proceedings. And the tent is fitted with a giant screen.
All right, that's I think that's I mean a very positive step. Mr. Mbai, can you take us through what are the things that we are going to see this year different from last year?
Thank you for having us here, and we are very grateful. Annually, you are invited to this show to talk about the State of the Nation address. As my colleague just said, the SONA is an annual event, of course, and incumbent on the President to address Parliament at least once each year. And this year he has chosen to do it earlier than expected, which is the normal September session. And one thing that we just want to portray is that Parliament, the National Assembly, is currently in its second ordinary session. So essentially what President comes to do is to address a sitting in that session of the National Assembly. To answer your question, what we will see different this year is the fact that over the years, we have been sending the message about the slogan, no card, no entry. But this year, under the leadership of the clerk and of course the task force constituted to organize and of course ensure the successful hosting of this event, decided that yes, as he said, the chamber is very limited, but the 10 we have provided a 10, a huge capacity. We have decided to little bit relax the rule as far as admittance to the 10 is concerned. Over the years, regardless of the 10 or the chamber, the slogan was no card, no entry. But as far as the 10, admittance to the 10 within the precinct of the assembly, we have decided to relax the rule. So what we are trying to say this year is, with or without the C card, please, if you are interested to come and attend this, as he said, the session is an extraordinary public session that many people would want to come and witness and listen to what the president has for the nation. So in light of that, the C10, we are, as Modi Diouf would always say, the rest of mankind. If you are unable to get card A or card B for this chamber, definitely without a card C, you are encouraged to come, and we have a common understanding with the security to let you in as far as admittance or access to the 10 is concerned. So I think basically that is the little difference that we are observing this year. But other than that, the usual thing and requirements all applies as far as this year's event is concerned. So the major difference as far as this year's organization is concerned, the relaxation of the rules as far as access to the ground 10 is concerned.
Exactly, yes, Mr. Khan.
Thank you very much. Welcome, gentlemen. As this is a major national event, and it's important that the media has a role. I know, Jibaru, you're responsible for the arrangements and organization as to how accessible and how easy it would be for the media to inform the general public. That's what measures or mechanisms did you put in place?
Thank you very much. And this is a very important question because even not only the State of the Nation address, we believe that the National Assembly is acting for and on behalf of the Gambian people. And not all Gambians ordinarily will not be able to be at the National Assembly. So essentially it's the media that amplifies the message to each and every one of us. So we are so much mindful of the space constraint, but we do ensure that the media is able to report freely, unhinged. And how do we do this? We solicit the service of the national broadcaster, which is GRTS, to serve as a host broadcaster to ensure that all content media in this country get clean feeds for the occasion. So essentially on Thursday, GRTS will be installing, and they will ensure that every angle is covered, as you journalists will say, to ensure that QTV and all other media houses in this country are able to get clean feeds, be it audio or visuals.
Another aspect that I may want to know what you have done is usually it's a nightmare for the movement of vehicles in and out of Banjul. What measures have you taken in collaboration with the police and the other institutions that would help, and also whether you do have ushers that guide people as to where they should park and all these things? And also the arrival of guests, the time is important that people are seated, all these things. What emphasis are you going to put on that?
Yes, thank you very much. That's a very important question, of course. As far as the task force is concerned, it's comprising of all stakeholders, particularly the security. In fact, we have a common arrangement with them. On that day, of course, the traffic police would be on the ground, also make sure they coordinate the easy flow of traffic and movement of people on this day. And they will be able to coordinate those who will be coming for the event, will be given special priority for easy access. And as far as our internal security and parking arrangements are concerned, though our ground is limited as well, the capacity also limited, that's a fact that we are aware as well. But we have made arrangement and secure Gambia High. And of course the regional lane, the street just from the library, that all is secured purposely for parking space.
Okay.
So if you are unable to park in the assembly grounds, we have also secured Gambia High grounds, Gambia High School, with the principal, has graciously accorded us that space, as well as we'll be using the regional pile lane for parking. So, but the emphasis from our side is that if with or even without the card, even with a card, we are appealing to every guest, and of course those people who wish to attend this event, to come on time. Expected every guest to be seated latest by 8:30 in the morning, because the session starts 10 o'clock a.m. sharp. Because it's one thing is the president coming, but the other fact is that it's a parliamentary sitting, and parliament has its own rules. And those rules are, once we say 10 o'clock, sitting start 10 o'clock. And we expect the president to arrive some minutes before 10 o'clock so that proceedings can start at 10 o'clock. So what we appealing to the general public that are coming, and of course those using the street, to make sure they come as early as 8:30 and to be seated. This is
okay. All right, so thank you. This time is already against us now. We're going in for another segment. So finally, Jiberu, what do you want to tell us before we leave you?
Thank you. Just quickly, just to once again reiterate our message, appealing to the public to understand that the President's address to the legislature, it's purely a national development matter, not political. And in that regard, the dress code is either traditional or suit. Formal dressing. No party paraphernalia, no assobies, no indication of party symbols are allowed in the presence of the assembly. So we solicit the cooperation of the public in that regard.
Thank you. Thank you very much for coming on the platform.
Thank you.
Well, viewers, we'll take a short break. After the break, the Click segment with Churchill Balde. We'll be right back.
Technology has always been at the forefront of our lives, and the way we use it has evolved drastically over the years. With the advent of 5G internet, we are entering a new era of technological innovation that promises to transform the way we live, work, and play. 5G internet is capable of providing data speeds up to 100 times faster than 4G, making it the ideal solution for streaming high-quality videos, playing online games, and downloading large files on the go. 5G internet is already transforming cities across the globe, powering smart cities, self-driving cars, and virtual reality experiences that were once thought impossible. 5G internet is also paving the way for Internet of Things, allowing for seamless connectivity between devices and the creation of a truly connected world. For the first time in the Gambia, QCell is bringing tomorrow's technology to you today with the launch of QCell 5G Internet. Get ready to experience the out-of-this-world wonders of QCell's 5G Internet. For more information, call 111. QCell. We innovate, others follow.
The future is now. With QCell's 5G network, experience speeds like never before with our new 5G Rocket Fix internet plan. Get speeds from 10 Mbps to 100 Mbps. Your 5G-enabled device. Walk into QCell headquarters to get one of our 5G routers and experience the true feeling of 5G. Only with QCell. QCell brings you the future. Tech, innovation, incredible speed. The future is now. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell, Sunyabus. We innovate, others follow. Terms and conditions apply.
QCell brings you the future with our ultimate bundles. Enjoy the best voice and data bundle plans in one package. Get unlimited data packages with flexible validity and enjoy what true internet feels like. Get 30 minutes of on-net and off-net calls with 5 gigabytes of data for just $350. Or get bigger bundle packages from 10 gigabytes to 20 gigabytes with over 100 on-net and off-net voice calls and enjoy the fastest internet speed in the Gambia. You can also buy 1-day, 3-day or even 7-day packages and enjoy unlimited data bundles with uncapped speeds. Just dial *343# today and experience the limitless capabilities of the QCell network. *343# should be your favorite code to dial now. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell. We innovate, others follow.
Step into the Espas Motors showroom for your luxurious name brand vehicle. Located along the Bertil Harding Highway, Espas Motors is the Gambia's authorized dealer for Chery, Kia, Ford, and now we bring you the new Peugeot model 3008 SUV. 18-inch alloy wheels, 216 inches high ground clearance, keyless entry system, start and stop button, rear parking assistance system with reverse camera, adaptive cruise control with speed limit, LED daytime running lights, front and side airbags, 8-inch HD touchscreen. Not to forget our exquisite Peugeot Landtrek double cabin pickup with 2.1-liter diesel engine, 6-speed manual transmission 4x4, hill descent control, LED daytime running lights. Espace Motors, the authorized dealer for Peugeot. Visit us today or call us on 35-2222 or 353-4444.
Do your banking the smart way with the new Aji Bank mobile app. Transfer money to any bank account in the Gambia. Top up airtime for all networks. Pay utility bills. Check your account balance and view mini statements. Request for ATM cards. Request for checkbooks and more in a single touch. So, do your banking in a smart way. Do your banking now with Aji Bank mobile app. Every time is banking time. Aji Bank, your investment partner. You asked for it, and QCell is giving it to you with our new and improved Sunyu Bundle Mega Promo. Now you can get more data at cheaper prices. Buy any of our bundle packages and enjoy massive discounts. Dial *303# and enjoy browsing on the network with the biggest coverage. Buy a 20 megabytes data bundle for as low as $7 and 50 bottles today, or purchase bigger bundles up to 20 gigabytes. Yes, that's right, 20 gigabytes of data at your fingertips. With our mega promo bundles, you can browse more, chat longer, and stay connected on the go, anytime, anywhere. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell, we innovate, others follow. Terms and conditions apply.
We are back, and after that brief discussion with the committee responsible for logistic of the State of the Nation's address, now we are going to click the click. All play, no work makes Jack a dull boy, and all work, no play makes Jack a dull boy. So we are back. Churchill Balde, how are you?
I'm doing good.
All in red today.
Red and white. Why I guess red danger.
Red danger. Are you back?
But how you been a len go all work, no play makes Jack a dull boy. The
quick brown fox jump over the lazy dog.
Anyways, it's your man, because I've graduated from being a boy. It's your man, Churchill Balde, right here on the Click segment. So today, the Click segment is very special because we have a guest that does both poetry and also a rapper. He's the first Banbuma Gisagum in the Gambia. So I don't know whether there are others, so our Momla Gisagum couldn't follow this trend. So my brother, you're welcome on the platform. It's good to have you for the first time.
Thank you so much. And thanks for inviting me here. It is really something that is very great, and I really appreciate being here for my second time.
Oh no, on this platform, I mean.
Yeah, okay, for the first time.
Exactly.
Okay, for the first time.
So introduce yourself. Tell your people who you are. Let them know.
First of all, I have to take this opportunity to greet each and every one of you and those who are enjoying this beautiful show. I am Nas Jobis, a poet and then a rapper too.
So by her platform, we are all fuller. So I feel that we should conduct this interview in fuller language. What do you think?
Motors.
Technology has always been at the forefront of our lives, and the way we use it has evolved drastically over the years.
Yes, so we can continue. We apologize for that. Churchill, yes.
Yeah. So what is it first for you? Is it the rap or the poetry?
I could remember I first I started with hip hop.
Okay.
I started with hip hop, and then later I quit hip hop in just few months because of family issue and then stuff like that. Because in my family, I can say I'm the first person to do hip hop, to do music. So because of me personally, I am inspired by a lot of hip hop artists, and then I do follow a lot of hip hop artists. I do listen to them, so I was inspired by them. So I also have the belief I can also do the same thing because I love what they do and I appreciate it. So that's how I started writing my own lyrics, you know, meeting other people who have at least a little idea of music. Much especially hip hop. So, you know, trying to explain myself to them so that they can also guide me and help me so that I can be, you know, one of the best rappers in this country. So I could remember when I was in school, when I was going to school back in 2017. So I was invited in one cypher in my school. So that was the first time, you know, me, you know, having the mic on stage, you know, battling with others rappers. So when I did that, you know, like a lot of mates were trying to tell me, look, this is good, man, bro, you can do this. But I mean, like, you know, some people went back home, you know, reported me like, you know, Nas is doing music now. So it was one of the.
Then let's snitch.
Wow, hamga. So it dafa demon viral because like man mom. I was so quiet, my cool, low key, like everything luma de come low key la de neka. Most places ma de school sa bari uma won that much problem param you know. Come silin ma gino la xamé dal moy sport dem janga ak sport because tamé ma over like sport. Fama feka ma ci loan bi di play football, play basket. And most time in house dama de over participate sa. Dama de mon be represent suma school si sports ak you know.
So ñu dem ñu gis na ki légui moy bëgg switch to another.
Wow, exactly. So da nga gis na comme bima démé be after guy family bi dem nañ no comme li du yoon bi xam nga suñ family ak yi xamuñ lii ni xam nga so you have to stop and focus on your education but bi ma demee ba si kanam xam nga comme man laaxu daal dama laaxu di def suma def comme xam naa ne comme like maybe tamit si kanam amoon naa bil maybe si kanam they will understand and then xam nga give me the green light to go ahead but like joxoon na ma tough time nag joxoon na ma tough time bu baax but after si dama dem ma quit music bi bàyyi ko but because of xam nga I love writing because like everything comme like message boo xamante ne comme gis naa ko o loo xamante ne I feel like sharing it with people dama ko dee over bugg a binda most of the time suma gannaaw bugg bi sax dama ni mën a binda lyrics foofu noonu or stories or whatsoever loo xamante ne I feel like I can share it with people so bi ma demee ba realize ne comme xam nga because man moom I was a commerce student so I didn't have the opportunity to learn much about literature and then that deep English boo xamante ne comme like xam nga comme one can
sa bopp through writing
exactly comme I was able to write dama dee mën a write dama dee mën a express suma boppa but I mean like comme when you come to poetry spoken word poetry nu mu ñëwee xam nga daf comme mun naa la wax dafa xala yéeme and stuff like that but like comme because of dama bugg a binda and then bugguñ maa gis si music industry bi comme may def music and stuff like but because of man I always love writing and then you know sharing my message with people so ma realize na comme there's something loo xamante ne comme ñu ngi ko ooyee poetry and then I can also use that you know in order
channel that energy on the music boo xam ne sa relatives ñu ngi ko bañ channel it to the poetry
exactly
because boobu noonu it's spoken word so boobu noonu they can feel free with that
exactly because ñoom maybe instrument bi beat bi nu mu nekk di dawee xam nga and B is off the beat xam nga yaa ma understand and then like comme music bi tamit dañ lay gis nag feel like ok kii su nekkee artiste xam nga dafa tuux dafa naan xam nga comme concept boobu noonu la gars yi day xelaat
image boobu leen
exactly ok jàngam bi dafa yaaxu liggéeyam bi dafa yaaxu but like that never stop me being who I am ama yaa ma understand jàng naa yàlla jàppale ma jàng naa ba wàcca and then from there I was able to further my education dem naa Gambia College you know I did my studies for 2 years and then qualified na man si educational system bi tamit xam nga yàlla mu ma jàppale comme things are going fine I'm doing music I'm doing poetry and the same time maa ngi liggéey te musuta tax ma bàyyi yoon bi nekk keneen ki nga xamante ne comme like comme ñu ngi koo expect si wala comme moo tax doon na li nga xamante ne ñoom ragal nañ ne comme kii su jëlee yoon bi dina def lii so yàlla jàppale ma ba maa ngi moytu si yooyu.
So who did you grow up listening to because I know when you were inspired by hip hop artists.
Yeah.
But who actually did you grow up listening to?
Yeah, nationally Ojilo.
Nationally?
Yeah, Ojulok. Yeah, I do listen to Ojulok and Poety X. Poety X John dañ ma over inspire ma over na like send ab job dama daan over déglu guy.
So internationally
dama daan déglu Nas. Waaw mooy suma mentor si boppam.
So is turam bi nga jël?
Turam bi laa jël attache ko si suma job bi.
Yeah. Nice. That's nice.
Because mom he's doing the same thing. Mom he's a poet and then he's also a hip hop artist.
Well, I'm informed we have the video ready.
Exactly. So when you check some video, let people know who you really are. So anyway, now make guys some poetry.
Exactly.
Cool. Let's check this video and we'll be right back.
Travis, baby, oh, hey, Ninja Hanna mi uro, baby, oh, mi way mama. Tatu mami de pas koko wada de banarika. Nangar mi gale, let me form de taro choka. Koko man mi baby, see me tony min mitina. Baby, oh, baby, koko hand gido yam yo gido. Gido koko man mi baby, oh, sa wulle mi ne mi nola. Baby, oh, sa tiki mi ne mi my job. Sa tiki don dengari ma ki butayat. Sa jali da jal babula ler de for a lampa. Komada galada na sa fimi. Komada galada no really me. Baby, oh, baby, koko hand gido yam yo gido koko man mi baby, oh, sa wulle mi ne mi nola. Baby, oh, sa tiki mi ne mi my job. Baby, oh, baby, koko hand gido yam yo gido koko man mi baby, oh, sa wulle mi ne mi nola. Baby, oh, sa tiki mi ne mi my job. Me jaban jabe negative energy. What I job better stress. Adunal happiness. Papa na mi man ma. Min mi aman ma. You man baba yo wilio wata. Ya ko baby si me doni min mitina. Eden pena bebe jaka boko chukuda. Uganya mentan wawidum. What I had to bear, but I'll let a given. Let a ladies again, the Kulli men, the pota, what I had to ganya men. What I can yin mammy, the yoding a remote band. Halamaga Judah, Halamaga Teddy, baby. Grangal Maga Judah, had a jolly, thank you, baby. Comadagala, Dana Safimi. Comadagala, Dana with me. See when I make up one I do spell, I the yodi, baby. No, I'll let a get ma, baby, oh, mashallah. Baby, oh, baby, koko hand, gido yam yo gido koko man, baby, oh, sa wulle mi nola. Baby, oh, sa tiki mi ne my job. Baby, oh, baby, koko hand, gido yam yo gido koko man, baby, oh, sa wulle mi nola. Baby, oh, sa tiki mi ne my job. Jahan sare kunta, baby, jahan da kam sabin sare kunta. Jale da bana kam nikla, we wadan se. Ni jamana rauni pula rauna ke jambirada. Jahan sare kunta, nai kunta badan hirande. Befian mami aman ma, baudi jasan. Jahan sare kunta, jahan kedam.
Yes, so that's a beautiful song. Foog naa ne bii sa war naa ko future weltare on Sunday de bii dox na de.
Jahen Sare Kunta.
Bii dox na de bii Sare Kunta. Ba pare I learned that he's from Kuntaya.
Yeah.
Wow.
Originally.
But am I guessing you're singing in your mother tongue?
Yeah.
Why do you feel the need to sing in your mother tongue?
Yeah, I mean like the reason why I feel because like man, Kombola judo, yaro fini. Suma papa mo joge Kuntaya, suma mam, suma ñom mam, ñom ñoo joge fofu non. But I mean like suma ñëwé comme town fi suma ñëwé suma dama dé mëna laka olof ak sosé ak yoyu non. But anytime I laka pul rek they have to ask me, boy, ana you pul nga? Dama len dé wan yeah pul la. Boy man dama dé nga dé laka pul man wa comme maybe suma génné la ba suma kër pul la dé laka. So dama dé wan yow boy yow no yow mu lo nekk pul. So mané man xam nga lan fokk ma def dara lo xamantene na comme like dina wow, exactly that full image boo xamantene dina nekk si man because like suma appear si nit rek duñ ma dee xoolee that boot te man pol la xam nga yaa ma understand but maybe like comme all of you ma dee laaka and then stuff like that because xam nga si gaay la judo si gaay la yero xam nga ma dee friends ñoo xamante they are all wolof xam nga so moo tax comme suma olof bi daal gën a strong than any other language so ma ne I have to do this I have to force myself and do this.
So why dinga woy ci wolof
waaw dinaa woy si moom si loolu laa njëkkee sax.
Xam nga multicultural is important.
Exactly.
ñun ñëpp benn la is one fabric. So therefore dañoo reflect what the society is about, and that brings us together in terms of such values.
Exactly.
So how long have you been doing music?
Now 4 years.
And what is your favorite song so far? Si song yo musa record yep.
Bi mo musa record yep. You gain ngum. You gain ngum.
Mota mané yo musa record wa.
Wow, moy bi. Baby yo.
This is your first.
Wow.
This is your
my favorite. Wow, my favorite.
What right, choose as your favorite?
Because dafa rich.
Okay.
This is my first song bo xamantene na kom binana ko ci Paul. Be pare kom bima ko defé I mean like dañ ko over appreciate.
Okay.
Xam nga you understand people come ñi ma doon wax ne comme dégguloo Paul wala comme yow nekkuloo Paul tamit xam nga won naa ne leen ok man lii laa doon xam nga lii laa nampa te man tamit gëm naa ko tamit te pare léegi sax nit yi sax dañ ma dee xoolal su ma soluwaay sax daf si dee feeñ tamit waaw daf si dee feeñ.
I love your attire.
Yeah gisuloo so dama ko wane tamit so dañ ma dee wax ne ok like this is good am na ñoo xam ne dañ ma dee wane sax boy man su ma sañoon sax nga jëli yoon bii nii but like xam nga yoonu ndaw la so it's too early to predict.
So léegi dañoo switch from your musical career now to the poetry.
Yeah.
Ends. Understand what I mean? So what is the deepest thing you've ever wrote as a poet? Because sometimes like writers they name Lee is so dear to my heart. I've written this to someone, maybe I dedicate to someone. Lee is so dear to my heart. What is it?
A letter to my best friend.
A letter to your best friend.
I wrote this letter when I was in the hospital.
Okay.
On my sick bed.
Wow.
I wrote this poem. I dedicated it to my friend.
Can you still?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a guy con.
Okay. Omar Mbay asta soxna Cham. Man la sa doomu ndey naas. Boo yeewoo yéema xalima sama wetu bopp bu ma yeewoo naa continuer di la raay di la gën a yaatal lu doon métti sama bopp xam naa bu yàlla doon wax ak nit ni nit di wax ak nit dina ne dama soog waaye lu war a lii mooy man dama am soog kidney stone teg na ma deal sama job stand still xaw ma sa kañ lay génn ci lii dama récci sama bopp te ni ci lëndëm bëgg a sauver sama bopp génn ci gëlëm may njëkk a lacc ndax asamaan am na buntu am caabi wala laaf naa dugg ñu yore wàllu courant bi leer bu may jox doyul man fu jant bi ne laa bëgg a dugg taal jant guddi yàllay borom asamaan te yàlla borom baax la turam ëddul la ñuy wax te duñu iji man fi ma nekk guddiwul waaye mu ngi lëndëm ne fukki guddi ñu tegalante te suba soriwul bu guddi bi duggee dañuy taal lamp yi fànn di windeelu te duñu miir fi ma tëdd mu ngi tolloog gëlëm may olbatiku daanu bëriñ ganaar yaa ngi sab ci yaa ngi naaw di sound sama tournaas doomi awa jaalo wér ak jaam ma yeewu suba teel xool kaw asamaan xar kanam baa ngi ras naroon naa teele sama bopp ci taatu gaas ma dugg armel gas a yàlla baax na yeewu suba teel takkal ma drips ndox bi di tokk ni ab tokkam tufaay métti bi yóbbu ma beneen level ni ab tukkatu taay waaye ma boole kook muñ ak gëm-gëm di yeddi sama bopp di wax si sama bopp booy yow Baay Faal nga xoolal fii def ko ni campé yoonu pharmacie nag yoonu hôpital na nga ko def ni yoonu bitik booy jëndi garab na nga mel ni kuy jëndi caay te buñ la ko joxee booy gaay guux ko ni benn kaasu caay.
Wow.
I can see Mr. Ka is relating. te gis nga poète bu garaaw ngay gis nii nag Mr. Ka tam daf dee mun a daf dee mun a binda
lii moo tax people doubt come mom his ethnicity because this is so deep and very clear. Understand? So more I also portray that full image come for guy am ñaari hel. But you're doing good. This is nice. This is nice. So boko ko binela how did that person feel?
Yeah, dafa feel ko ne mu ngi Dubai but after sida xam nga dafa over daf ko feel nag to be honest daf ko feel and then wax na ma lu bari and then fàttali na ma du bari jaar xam nga comme daf ko yéeg nag often extend ne xam nga even bu mu doon wax say da nga dee feel ne comme xam nga comme affaire bi emotional dugg na ko
so poetry is becoming a thing because léegi nit yaa ngi support poetry but do you think àgg nañ fa or do you think there's still much to be done pour ñu mu leen a recognize as poets?
Yeah, comme
create poetry platforms.
Wow, come from Nagame, you know, like right now, because we have a lot of poets who are there in this country, and they are very good poets. But like one thing is the problem. Come platforms you have come like poetry dinañ muna wane sen boba pour xam nga nit yi xam leen xamee leen xam seen man-man ak seen soxla luñ bugga their needs. Because I mean, like, so ko hole, comme ñun poètes yi, even man li ma bàyyi xel, even poètes yi so amee even ñun poètes yi ñoo de supportante. Xam nga yow the reason why comme man si suma gis-gis mooy comme like we don't have the platform boo xamante ne comme we will able to tell people what is poetry and what poetry is all about. Xam nga yaa ma understand. So loolu dafa bokk si loo xamante ne comme dafa nekk di delloo poetry bi gannaaw bu baax dafa nekk loo xamante tamit mu ngi disturb poetry industry bu baax a baax. Because tey man su ma ootee comme tey ku ma war a jàppale pour promotion or stuff like that su ma moree mi poète moo maa mun a jàppale. Xam nga yaa ma understand. te affaire warta demee noonu. tey su ma moree poète fu ma war a taxawee jàppale ma. mooy comme ñëw ma invite ko mu ñëw si stage bi moo tax mu mun a wone boppam. but comme tey sa moree mi poète xam nga yow mu ngi busy moo tax mu ngi xelaat moo naka la moo bindee lyrics sam si naka la moo joobee EPM bi naka la moo joobee albumam bi so yow nga war a jël kooku noonu time bi yëpp. Xam nga asiko si sa project mu laa jàppale si promotion xam nga meeting other people pour donation and stuff like that xam nga soo ko xoolee you are not fair to that person. So loolu dañ need platform yoo special people yoo xamante ne dinañu mun a jàppale si platform yoo xamante ne comme poètes yi dinañ mun a wone seen boppa te ñun tamit si kaw loolu noonu dinañ mun a woon askan dinañ mun a woon nit yi lan mooy poetry ak lan mooy njëriñi poetry because tey poetry dafa doon li nga xamante ne comme ñun ndaw yi xam nga ñun ñoo nekk ñoo xamante ne comme like we can share a message boo xamante ne comme we can entertain people and through poetry and the same time ñu jox leen message boo xamante ne comme like dina leen yee mu nekk loo xamante ne tamit dina leen njëriñ.
léegi yow koo xam ne mu laa seetaan right now mu aspire pour nekk ab poète yow ban message nga am pour kooku noonu.
waaw li ma koy wax daal comme to be a poet xam nga you need a lot of time. Xam nga you understand comme dama dee observe lot of poets ñoo xamante ne comme xam nga de comme may bi damay si naas comme man maa ngi fii nii xam nga everybody is watching me but I mean like comme hard work xam nga moo ma asi fii nii xam nga you understand just because of you have seen Nas okay you also want to be here tomorrow it doesn't work like that because man nekk naa si industry for 4 good years xam nga you understand for this is the second time maa ngi ñëw QTV so da ngaa gis ne comme like xam nga job la if you want to have this platform if you want to be a good poet if you want to be one of the best poet in the country you need time you need to focus and work hard and then you need to do your best because ma ko wax Nas leena naa la ko wax please whenever you pick the pen to write always write from your heart and always do your best make sure loo binda lu génn rek people will feel loo binda rek na make sure na comme message is there
man I feel like inspiration bi sax si wala war a njëkkee man dama dee binda but what I write is quotes understand man suma bindee a quote if it doesn't inspire me enough then I know it's not good enough so it has to start from you get inspired first so like inspire then you know it's a good material then nga mun ko pour
loolu la olof ñaari daw lu jógee si xol lay dem loo def te yow leer na la yow yëguloo ko si xol xamal ne munoo fexe ba keneen ki mu yëg ko si xol loolu amul fenn
so am nga beneen boo ñu mun a jox
waaw NASJOBIS the young writer the best from the street I learned the best tey ma waxati ba xol li fees maa si beneen bés bu bees yow suba sangu set julli ñaari rakka toog ci sama gangu naay xel ci xel ni bopp ci ndegenaay bilaay lii du laay li sama xel di njort du bidaa te du feebaru si daa kon bismillah ma capp sama xalima ci ndaa bindaat beneen bataa xel li sama xel di xelaat la sama xalima nar a gëkk or de javel li fi nar a gàkk xolama kii yore dàgg di jamkee ci naq deret di walangaan ba taa ak sukuraat ni mu métti ku kenn faalewul ci mbedd ni métti gën koo dund lu métti survival of the fittest ku ne di jaay sa morom maa la gën a métti youth bàyyi sa xel te xam ne time bi xarul kenn day daw ak vitesse fu dang ak ku tes si bala ndox di jàll ba si yowmal kiyaam yàlla du laaj kenn ku des lu des man Nas di laaj lu des nañu bàyyi xel te ànd ak suñu sago te def ndànk-ndànk sànq laa dégg saaliw dugg na tànk-tànk kon ndànk si boobu tàng-tàng sama yaram liw sama nopp bii bagatuma dégg diw faat na diw gaañ na diw réep na diw nañu delluwaat fu ñu bawoo jëlaat suñu diine lu baax si adak cosaan si yar ak teggil la ñu yaree mar naan bëgg naan bu mu ñu tax a naan póotit xiif bëgg a lekk bu mu ñu tax a lekk ngooñ xañu ndox ak lekk du tax ñu tiim suuf di ko muut yàllaa ñu bind te bindee ñu suuf te yàlla moom kenn képp mooy tax suñu jéey di laal suuf youth ak fu réew mi toll fi ngay nettali say problème bi yuut yeewu suba teel dugg si street bi di uut su la waxtu añ fekkul gaale padam bu amul soos ngay muut stress bi door di activer mu doon sa muut gerte saaf mbuusu ndox ñu góor takku poon tux mooy tax ñu mën a pretend mu ngi cool te fekk yàlla xam na ne fii dara fi coolul waaye taxul ñu ngi muñ di xuus di puus jaay fi café Touba sam guru gerte abita Kola langu oto camion ak gële ngir click 5 10 ak 15 am nañu jox maire bi paa bi mag ba màgget kattanam niiw doom bu góor war a sol daalu bàyyi sutura gàlle mu sàkket donte sax bopp yaa ngi métti te amuñu njëgi ñokket njëgi ndox ak courant
because su la bàyyee fii you can go on and on yaa ngi waajal event balaa time bi di jeex so let's talk about the event lan moo inspire event bi
waaw man suma event bi comme li ma gën a inspire mooy comme rek wane suma boppa ki ma doon ak fi nga xamante ne man foofu laa jógee su ma dëkku cosaan xama yaa ma understand parce que nit ki ak loo munti comme Olof Njaay di wax na ko mu ne soo demee xamatoo foo jëm da nga dellu fi nga jógee ko comme ñun balaa dara gestul nga xam yow fan nga jógee ko xama yaa ma understand na la ñooñu noonu xamal ñoom ñooy ñan xama yaa ma understand ndamoo leen xam nga yow mi ndaw tamit ñoom tamit nañ la xamal yoon bi naka la ñoom nañ la ngembu xam nga yaa ma understand nga doon ki nga xamante di nga doon royukaay foo génn rek di nga doon koo xamante ne nag comme like di nga doon royukaay and dafa denk loo xamante ne comme man I love culture ba pare comme dama bugga comme won askan bi wala won nit yi man sama cosaan lu mu doon man lan laa doon sama dëkku cosaan lan la doon ak sama dëkku cosaan ñoom lan la ñu def lan la ñu man suma maam yi lan lañ def ñi fi nekk lan lañ def ak ñun ndaw yi ñun lan lañ war a def pour gis ne comme suñ cosaan mun a dunda suñ dëkka mun a développe ama yaa ma understand parce que ñun foofu lañ toll ñun ñooy ndaw yi so ñun ñoo war a taxaw ci tànk boo xamante ne comme like dinañ gis ne comme like développement am na so ba pare culture bi tamit ñun ñoo ko war a secure ñun ñoo ko war a téye ba nga xamante ne
so fu nekk ni time bi lu des bëreetul so wax ñu event bi fan la mooy happen ak yooyu
waaw event bi comme jot na ba pare it's just at the corner jot na ba pare comme lifin la on the 10 June moo nekk samedi buy ñëw nii waaw venue bi fan la Inside Training Center Sinthiou Alhaji Johnson Ahmad Bah. Am I understand?
So is it a show or album la or an EP?
No, concert la root concert la.
Okay.
Root concert la comme ni ma ko waxee rek affaire aada ak cosaan la. But we will be doing poetry and music performance, drama, comedy yëpp pour ñëw rek xam nga ñëpp ànd si jàppa si pour gis na comme like suñ aims ak objective tamit xam nga achieve nañ ko. So li may ñaax askan bi mooy ñu génn ñëw support because this is my first ever concert that I am organizing after 4 years. So advance tickets si xam nga advance tickets see $150 la, and then gate $200 and then VIP just for $400. So please, man kena munuma ko def, I alone cannot do it. So I'm urging each and every one of you to come and support me on the 10th June.
Inshallah. Wow. So that is all we have for you. From my end, so I'm saying goodbye till I come your way. I'm out.
Exactly. Thank you very much, Mr. Ka, for joining us on the platform. And Nas, I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you, Churchill Balde. Well, tomorrow there will be no this morning. We'll be connecting to the National Assembly for the State of the Nation address. Until we come here again on Monday, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.